Hello there, and welcome to episode 9 of the Way Back Rehab podcast. Today, we're going to be speaking about a topic that I think is incredibly important, and that is what I call rehab slop. Okay, in the modern age, we have people who speak about AI slop, this low grade content or writing or videos that looks all the same all of the time. And rehab has a similar problem, okay, in the industry as a whole. Now, obviously, there are elite practitioners who don't fall into this category. I don't think I fall into it myself, but I think you, as a listener or viewer, needs to be aware that there are levels to rehab, okay? And it's not every practitioner is the same, and not all plans and programs you get are the same. So rehab slop, I would define as basically exercises that are just given out based solely on the injury. Okay, so if someone has a hamstring problem, it's like single leg deadlifts and Swiss ball curls. Okay, if someone has plantar fasciitis, it is towel curls and rolling a golf ball underneath their foot. Okay, and what that is that is just sort of symptom management. Okay, in many cases they're not inherently bad, but I've just seen them given out so much in the world of rehab. I have clients come to me and say, I have this problem and I was given this, and almost before I hear what exercise they've been given, I know what or sorry, as soon as they tell me the injury, I almost know what exercises they've been given. Okay, and it's this low effort exercise prescription. Okay, that is very, very problematic. And you have people who are stuck in rehab loops, who maybe have back pain, and they've been glute bridging for years. Okay, each new time the issue flares up, they're given similar things, and it doesn't work. And intuitively, I think a lot of people know that they need something different, but there's this white coat syndrome where they're sort of afraid to question the practitioner, or they're lost in jargon or whatever it is, and they accept what they're given and they run into the same problem. So something that you need to understand or try to avoid with rehab slop is being given exercises without understanding what they are meaningfully addressing. Okay, a lot of exercises are what would be called like symptom management. Okay, so if you squeeze your glutes or roll a golf ball underneath your foot for plantar fasciitis, or doing a plank for back pain, okay, in the moment you will feel a little bit better. Yes, okay, but it's not actually addressing underlying causes and issues. And that doesn't mean that you have to go back to that time you fell off a swing when you were 9 years old, which may be contributing to your back pain. No, but it involves the practitioner meaningfully looking at what are important physical contributors to your pain. Okay, and if you're not getting that, and if you're getting this sort of sense that you're being you name the injury and then they've given you the exercises before any real like assessment or precision about looking in your body, that I would be concerned that you're on the receiving end, or you're going to be getting these rehab slop exercises. And just to confirm, it's not that these exercises are bad, it's that they're given without the right intent behind them. So let's say, for example, there may be a few cases where rolling a golf ball underneath your foot is exactly what someone needs, okay? But not if it's just taken from a file on someone's computer where they print out an A4 sheet and that's the plantar fasciitis rehab, or that's the back pain rehab, or that's the hip rehab, okay, and all the exercises are the same. I know someone who worked in a I suppose a public health physiotherapy department, okay, and there was a lot of it was systemized. Okay, now yes, that's public health, that's a little bit different. Most people aren't engaging with that, but it does offer a little bit of insight into the ways that corners can be cut, because ultimately the exercises that you're given are They are the means of creating adaptation, okay? But they have to be the right exercises. If you are giving something that is aimed at the area, but it's not really getting to the root of the problem, your body will skirt around the issue, and the pain and whatever issue is living in there will stay as is until it's meaningfully addressed. Okay. And as I've alluded to in previous podcasts, we live in a world where there's exercises flying around everywhere. Okay. But it's not the exercise itself that guarantees you a positive adaptation. It's the relevancy of the exercise to your specific physical context and your specific physical movement strategies, what it's trying to target, what it's trying to inhibit, and all of those things that will make it successful or not for you. And most, a lot of generic rehab isn't giving that out. And if you are receiving this rehab slop, okay, and unfortunately you're unaware of it, then you're going to be chasing your tail. But if you have an instinct that you want a bit more, you rehab, you have a feeling that you're not getting the right level of service, then look for the right people to help you, okay? And trust your gut. If you feel that you need more, if you feel that you're not being assessed properly, your considerations aren't being taken into account, and you're just being given generic things, or you've been given things that you've been trying in the past, then find the right person, find the right coach, find the right practitioner, and do proper front foot proactive rehab suited to your body. Training can be generic, okay? You can build muscle and strength in a range of different ways, and you can follow other people's plans if needed. But with rehab, you need precision and specificity to your body, otherwise you won't get results. So thank you for listening, and I will catch you all on the next episode of the Way Back Rehab